All right, so let's start with Smoke. I
Get-
think when you think about Smoke throughout the last 30 years now, I think mobility is one of the things I think of. You look at when he was a secret character in MK2, he had super fast walk speed. He could walk up and throw you in like 2 seconds. Then you look at MK3, he had Human had the teleport punch, and then Robot had the teleport uppercut, and then all the way into MK9, he had the phase, the shake, smoke bomb teleport. Like, I think he's always been a character that can get in.
Always had mobility. Always
Exactly.
had mobility and ways to close the gap and also be right on top of you. Teleport punch.
Right. He's dangerous from full screen anywhere you want to hit a button. He has an opportunity to blow you up for it, and that continues in MK1. So let's take a look.
Let's do.
But first, let's talk about his normal attacks. One of the new things you might notice is he has this knife, which is a karambit, which is from Indonesia, I believe. And he uses it.
I like how
in most of his
bright the
moves.
stage is.
See, he has this slicey dice.
Slicey dice, yep. He's just cutting you up.
Low slice.
There goes your Achilles.
He uses it in his uppercut, jabs.
He's got a lot of side switching.
Oh,
Strings.
Right under the mouth. That's the worst.
And a little Matrix effect.
Another
Slow
noteworthy
down.
thing about his normal attacks is he has a really good long distance overhead, which is his back two.
Yeah, that definitely that covers some space. That's for dang sure. And that's gonna.
Can we see how much space it covers? Can y'all back up?
And it is complemented by a low that could be a combo starter.
So he's got instantly the low high or low overhead mix-ups.
Exactly.
The blender.
The blender.
Yes. Yeah, I think he's going to be an awesome mix-up character. So let's go over his special moves. You can kind of see how he plays up close. So how is he going to get that 50-50 going?
Yeah.
So the first thing we'll talk about is his anti-air options. One of his brand new special moves is this anti-air knife toss. Jump.
Oh, nailed it.
And pull you in. Jump again. And if he EX it, he pulls you right
I mean,
up.
you say it has long range, and you show you doing it from close range. I don't know how long range the move is.
Right. So he has his own kind of get over here, if you will.
Exactly.
And he's patrolling the skies.
Yes. So he also has a new take on the classic smoke bomb. He throws the smoke bomb into the air and then will drop down. This will track the opponent. So up close, he'll be able to click, and even full screen. He'll always go behind them, and it's an overhead.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So
Now.
constantly closing the distance.
Exactly. So if you read a projectile, if you think it's crouch blocking because of the low, you can go for that. The EX version has an extra special property. Instead of dropping down and doing that attack, he'll just drop down and he'll be invisible.
Because that's what you want, is to deal with somebody with overheads and lows and invisible.
Right.
Yeah,
so
sounds
if
great.
you were thinking, I don't know, that back two, I bet I could react to that.
Right.
How do you react to an overhead that you literally
Can't
cannot
see.
Yeah, it's
Start
cheap.
spamming stuff.
Yep.
But I still need to see how long range back two
Another
is.
special move is the classic teleport. This time it starts as a low, then goes into the teleport.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So if you EX it,
That looks kind of slow.
combo starter.
And that punch is very like throwbacky to like
Exactly.
MK3
It's like a
robot.
new take on Robot Smith.
Love it. I love it.
He also can cancel this one.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Something I will never do. Nope. I can
Does it take meter to cancel?
And there's a fun property. If
Oh.
you EX cancel it, he turns invisible.
Okay, so you can go invisible in other ways.
I tried to find you, but you must be very.
And lastly, he has a new take on his phase teleport move. He will phase through, go full screen no matter where you are, and go into this attack. And this can be used not just to close the gap and check the opponent, but it can go under fireball. So, please fireball.
Let's see if you can do it. Oh, wow. First time landing.
Okay.
There you go.
Wow.
And this can also be canceled.
I was just
What?
gonna ask.
So instead of, you make a hard read on a projectile, it has a lot of recovery.
Is that, do we have infinite meter on or something? Does that not require meter? Because I see a flash.
Exactly. If they're blocking, you can go ahead, stop in front of them, go for a 50-50, jump over, throw.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy for neutral. You just do assist and then do that
Did you do his throw yet?
and get it to get in or teleport.
Oh, yeah, under the mouth. Didn't want to see it again. Just kidding.
When you're playing Smoke, what are you looking for in a cameo?
Great question, and I'm always a big fan of pointing out that you could show up on your weaknesses. Like, you'll notice he doesn't have a traditional projectile. So
Correct.
you could give him someone like Sonya who has ring toss.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can double down on what you have and maybe get even bigger combos. Or maybe you can use someone who has new combo starters and mix-ins options. What I picked here is Cameo Sub-Zero, who makes counter zoning even better. Because he has a really nifty, tricky move where he coats you in ice armor and you become projectile immune.
Oh.
So let's wait for it to refresh. For sure. Fireball me.
Fireball.
What the hell?
He is literally just absorbing.
So Sub-Zero
fireball
can
and
put-
walk you down.
And he's taking no damage from that?
Correct.
What?
He can put ice armor on you?
Have it on.
But now
Oh,
I
okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you pointed out earlier, one of the best things to do when someone's invisible is to start spamming projectiles. And
Right.
You can hit a stray while he's trying to move around. He can literally use Sub-Zero, become projectile immune, be invisible, teleport behind you, and then start doing 50-50.
That's very sneaky.
He is sneaky.
That's
I
very
think,
sneaky. Sneaky ninja.
and that's a great keyword there, ninja, because I don't think Smoke's ever been this much of a ninja, in my opinion. I think it's pretty rad.
Oh yeah, no, I'm loving it. I think it's very cool. You know me, I'm one of those in-your-face kind of players.
You like rushing down.
Nothing but risk.
I think I had to remind you of the block button.
Yeah, probably.
And yeah, he definitely feels like he's going to be high risk, but really, really flashy, very, very quick.
And that's when you talk about like how you want to deal with Smoke as an opponent. Risk.
Right, yeah, I think you're going to have kind of two strategies. One would be accept that he's going to counter zone you.
Mm-hmm.
Your fireballs are not going to be super efficient. Just play the game, patient, bait him out, punish him. Or rush down the rush down guy. And like someone like Liu Kang who might have faster normals up close, be able to poke him out, go for your own mix-ups, that kind of stuff.
Got it.
Cool.
But he is definitely going to bait mistakes, punish people that are, getting too big for their britches, and then go for his big combos and all that. I think he's going to be really exciting to watch.
Awesome. We should probably take a look at the. Are you doing anything more?
No, I think we should show you the Fatal Blow.
Let's do it.
So this also goes with this theme. It'll track you no matter where you on screen, and it's an override. So check out this.
All right. Blank.
He closes the gap on the screen very quickly. I notice he doesn't have his old smoke bomb that hits the ground.
So, any last notes about Smoke?
No, I'm just really excited to see like the really creative players mix him up with different cameos and stuff, and then go crazy with the cancels and all that. I think it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, some of my favorite characters to watch are the ones that have this sort of like we talked about before. This like ballet.
I think what they did with every character is like
all that sort of thing.
they gave them they create the best version of them of each character, but then took something away that the cameo can make up for.
Down, constant pressure.
Select that, okay.
You got it.
Oh, all right.
But really hyper focus on what they need to do to win. Like Smoke obviously is gonna have to just get in and go ham. He's not going to be a turtle character at all, where you just run away from people and keep the life lead. Like you'll have to get the life lead, then run away, but after like fighting them first.
Yeah, and I think Smoke's a character that's changed throughout the last 30 years.
Oh, he was my absolute favorite in MK3, right?
He's
Like,
literally been a robot, and I think this is probably the most ninja like. His animations and all that, the use of the Kombat, I think is really neat.
So we're going through this stream is sort of like we're kind of hitting a character from most of the trailers we've shown. We got
Yes.
we got Smoke from earlier. We got Geras coming up from his solo shot, and now let's tell us a little bit about Ashrah.
So, Ashrah is from Mortal Kombat Deception. She was then in Armageddon, and she's been absent for 17 years. There's a whole bunch of fans who have never even seen her in a game because they may have started X or who knows what MK9.
Nine. Yeah.
This is really exciting, and I am super happy to see it.
this is a brand new character for a lot of our newer players. Right.
And it's been so long since we've seen her. She's kind of been redesigned and reimagined anyway, so she's got a real fresh coat of paint. So let's
He probably has
Alright.
something up close that holds him back, like frames. Like he's probably unsafe. Can't go punch for punch.
And
I don't know.
when she slays demons with it, it purifies her soul. So she fights with the Chris all the time. And you could imagine that gives her exceptionally good range.
How many bad things do you think she's done that she's constantly having to purify her soul?
She is literally a demon
I haven't. Did they show off any armor moves?
A bad girl.
All right.
She's been through it.
All right. She's done a few bad things.
You can see almost all of her normal attacks use her weapon. Like she's got a super good uppercut.
Which is gonna give her good range
Yeah,
instantly.
even her sweep.
Her animations are crazy. Like they look really good.
Is that the professional term?
Yeah,
for
we
the
all
bot?
know that's the bomb.
I've played against Dan in Cinematics plays a lot of Ashrah, and the range she keeps you at is one of those sort of frustrating ranges.
Right. Let's go over her throw. Slashy slash.
The slashy slash. We got a bop. We got a slashy slash. Ooh, little frost throw.
And now let's go over special moves because they are very neat. She has a really unique play style. So the first thing she has is projectile, which is not a typical fast, tiny.
Yeah, it looks like it has a lot of startup.
Listed on screen. Not go
Oh, wow.
And it's not the fastest in the world, but it reaches almost to the top of the screen.
So you're not jumping it.
Exactly.
Right.
And you're not ducking.
Exactly.
Good one,
She
Tyler.
also has crisscross, which is a sword slash, which is an excellent
Why don't you just
combo
call it crisscross
to
applesauce?
control kind of the ground and the air. And what's one of the ways you beat like long range 50 tools?
It looks like there's a lot of chip damage.
Yeah, by jumping. So you could say crisscross makes you
Jump.
Wow. You really set these up.
Oh yeah.
Look, I don't understand why people say this is cringe. I don't get that.
No, not at all.
It's my least favorite term on the internet, by the way.
And,
So, did any of the attacks you were just showing have EX versions?
yes, in fact, I'll show one right now. The sword uppercut, which when you EX it, allows her to combo.
Awesome. But the projectile and the crissity-crossity.
They just do more damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I think crisscross has a pop-up.
Okay, cool.
How does this character fight Sub-Zero?
Yeah, team, no problem.
And then lastly, we have the Ghost Dash. So this is a cool move where she sends a ghost, travels as far as she wants, and she can cancel it.
Nope.
And she can also do this quicker version that goes behind her.
But you're following.
Exactly.
So, for the most part, she's got a bunch of range attacks,
Yes.
and she can get distance with her sword attacks. So she really kind of plays that mid to far game. And if you try jumping in at her, she has that special move that just is a rising sword attack. That's just then going to allow her to extend.
Does that go through projectiles?
But there's one really cool mechanic involved in all this that makes her just an added layer to make her a little bit more in depth.
Tell us about that layer. Let's
She
peel
can
that onion.
Tap into her dark side, and this changes the properties on most of her special moves.
Okay.
Her fireball becomes a ground spark.
Okay.
To reach full screen.
Oh,
It's a
jeez.
Short, medium, and far version.
Okay. And so that you have to choose which version, right?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Pretty quick.
Why did they fall like that?
Sorry, I gotta turn it back on.
All right, gotta turn on the darkness.
Her shadow charge completely changes, and now it actually teleports her to the low page.
Okay.
And she can again cancel it,
Okay.
or actually go directly to where the ghost is. And she can use that to go behind you, cancel it, and she can still do the quick attack.
Can it go through
One
projectiles?
thing you might notice is when she's doing these moves, the opponent is getting dark side attached to them. which
Yeah,
can
those
stack
little
up-
swirly things around there, right?
Exactly, which can stack up to 3 times. Once she turns back to light, all of her light attacks will then do an extra hit of damage, depending on how many stacks she has.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
Now, some of the ghost slashes, can you do any of those in the air, anything like
Yes,
that? Yeah?
She can do all the ghost slashes in the air and drop
Oh,
down.
okay.
Oh,
She
jeez.
can do attacks, she can do combos with it.
What can't she do?
I feel like this character's either going to take finesse to use, or somebody's going to figure out a way to where they can just seamlessly transfer back and forth through her stuff, and it should just be really annoying.
Switching back and forth and back and
Exactly.
forth to get
Yes.
as much damage as you can.
Yes, you're going to be wanting to switch it back and forth depending on the range you're at, what the opponent's tools are.
You can really
know.
min
And you're
max
just,
your
and you're
damage.
locking them down with
Exactly.
distance anyway, too.
So, let's talk about cameos. I chose Frost.
Okay.
You might be saying, now how am I supposed to be switching in and out in the middle of a fight?
Right.
Yutang's going to be advancing on me, he might do his flying kick, his fireballs, and all that. Well, let's cover a couple of Frost moves. One is the ground ice, straight from Deadly Alliance.
Mhm.
Super fast, blow combo starter.
And it seems to cover like a majority of the screen.
Exactly. This is going to be a big time movement check when you're fighting Frost. You could let it rip at any time. It's going to be super dangerous. And that's going to keep the opponent on their toes.
And then boom, you've hit.
Yeah, it looks annoying to deal with.
Exactly. She also has Orby Orb,
Orby Orb.
where she sends a frozen orb out, a slow-moving orb that'll freeze the opponent that hits them.
And you got to respect that. That's basically it.
Exactly. A perfect time to switch your stance, to get your things going.
Cool.
And then lastly, she has this stalactite move that's a super quick combo ender. Or if she holds it, she gets a secret special fourth move
What?
where she does these stabby stabs. And if you block, you can see this has. Can you
Block.
pick up the controller and block? This will actually push you full screen and do chip, and that can get you back
Damn.
in range to be going for your.
And that's a
sneak.
low too that you're doing there.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
And now the meter burner hold down stabby stab. Did that cost any additional meter or anything like
I
that?
believe it's still the same as regular.
Okay.
I believe. I do not have the cooldown time.
Okay.
And also something to mention, still game in progress. Things
Yeah.
are still being tweaked and
Yes.
balanced and whatnot.
Totally.
So things you see here damage-wise and that sort of thing may change,
Yeah.
obviously. So.
So-
There's a very good chance.
Yes.
There's a very good chance.
We'll all remember the combo I did back in
Oh, here he
11
goes.
that just didn't work later.
No.
And I
Oh,
still,
Dundee.
The Dundee. Yeah.
Dundee, and I still hear about it to this day.
So let's check out our fatal blow. I think the wings are so rad.
Yeah. Huge fan of the wings.
It's an audible gasp during the fatality.
I-
during-
yeah. And that is Ashrah. It is super exciting to have her back. I love
Who's that
when
creeping
we
in the
take
back?
these almost 20-year-old characters and reimagine them.
Welcome back, Ashrah. Still a demon.
Awesome. Can you? When you said that, I'm sorry.
Yes.
You want to turn the
Yeah, with cameos, I can see her being annoying.
The other one is doing the
And with every
So,
character,
Ashrah, so,
I
another character.
feel like everybody's gonna be
Awesome,
annoying.
Mike.
We're good.
Whatever.
Super excited. I love being in the crowd when you see this character when having pop.
What do you mean, Hope is Jade? They already said it's
And I love
Geras.
people being and of course there are some people, because I saw some videos later of people who it's been so long, like you said.
Yeah.
Where they're like, who is it? And it takes them a second, then they're like, oh.
Oh yeah, when you
that's who
haven't
it is.
seen a character for 16 years,
Right.
it's completely acceptable for you to have to think about who it is, or if you got it wrong, it's okay.
Right. Just it was. That
It was
really
it
cool.
was
Just
in the
I
Combat
think I
Cast
was
tweet.
earlier, but we kept on teasing Reptile.
Yeah.
Reptile was getting teased over
A little
and over
bit.
again.
We did a little.
All you
bit.
had to do was read it.
Knowing in my heart what it was really going to be, how long it was going to be, and I mean,
Many people didn't know who Serena was.
right.
Right. And with her now having more of this demon form and things like that, right? Even more misleading. Okay to not know, for sure.
But had a really great time with that, and I'm very excited today too because I'm actually going to be doing a character breakdown today.
You're gonna do a character breakdown. How many times are you gonna mess up inputs?
I don't know.
Okay.
You have been playing Geras a lot, so I have confidence.
I have, and we Steph and I went through it yesterday, and I feel like it went okay, and I was
Okay.
I'm not doing a bunch of that.
Maybe.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
and that's the cool thing. Let me just talk real quick about Geras. Is he has a lot of tricky stuff you can do, but just on a base level, you can still, if you're not an uber pro, you can still do a chunky amount of damage.
Of course.
Okay.
So Geras, just a quick thing about Geras' gameplay. He's a brawler,
Yeah.
right? But there are times where Geras wants to keep you away, you want to stay away from them, so Geras can set up some of the traps we've been talking about that I'll be showing you in a little bit. So he can lock you down in those ways as well. I think Geras is going to be good for really a lot of players who like command grabs, players who like big brawlers, players
Players
who
like to play like Tyler.
players like but then also he has a lot of sort of maybe I guess upper level moves that some of the higher level players can leverage too.
Oh, yeah,
which
yeah.
I've been playing Geras for a little bit now, and I'm just starting to test those.
Geras was pretty popular in MK11.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think in this game he's definitely a thinking man's grappler and
Right.
brawler.
Oh, see that
Well,
may be a problem.
Could be a problem. So let's actually go ahead and talk about him. I am going to go with.
Damn, his walk speed's already ridiculous.
I love Goro, and also he
I like
does
his stance.
a lot, and we'll go through that in a little bit.
And you like a team of bigs.
I do. So just real quick, Goro has a couple moves. He has punch.
Oh, shit.
Right? So you can do that.
Yep.
You can do that.
Girl
to,
anti-air.
elongate combos sometimes, things like that. He also has Stomp.
You can't have Gora without Stomp.
Now listen.
And punch walk.
Stomp takes your entire bar.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it is full.
See?
So I know people would be like, Stomp. You have to commit to it. And then finally, he has a thing called the omelet toss, which is. I did the wrong button.
No, that's Punch Walk.
Punch walk again.
That's Punch Walk.
He has an omelet toss where he will throw you up in the air.
Omelet toss.
Omelet toss.
And he will. So that can be grabbed like if you're ducking, for instance. That can be it can be used to.
Omelet toss.
Don't do that. So that's what I use. Now I want to go through some of the strings.
Wow.
It'll all kind of make sense a little bit how he works.
So they have overhead low cameos.
Probably my favorite string he has is forward 4/4, which is just hits the ground, pops you up. It's a low.
Did he make a little sandcastle there?
He
What
makes
happened?
a little sand at the end, boom, knocks you up. So for this, then you can start doing your air stuff. Let's go.
Dang, it's a low combo starter.
4 unique grabs he can do in the air based off his air combos. So he has this, where he'll give you the old pile driver.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Which you are a fan of.
I am.
And you can see that
Choke slam.
switch sides of the opponent.
Yes, you can choose what side to switch. And then you can do this with different inputs. Do I do that? Sorry.
And when you say with different inputs, what do you?
Different punches in the air.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Lead
Gotcha.
to different things. So one is 1-2, the other is 2-1.
Gotcha.
And then he's got this one where he'll just. What do I do that wrong?
It's really neat to see the air combat extend to grapple.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Like
He'll knee you away.
Yeah.
air combat, just a huge fan. I just
It's
love.
so
I'm
fun.
so in love with it.
He also has this overhead, which is so it's not
What?
it's
What?
not safe entirely, but it's you can throw
It's
it back
fast.
quite a bit, 'cause you get
People are going to be abused now online.
Right.
back to back.
Mm-hmm.
He's got back 1-2, which is neat because this is that range where you don't want to be here. Get a little closer, right?
Yeah.
That can be canceled too. So you can do
Geras looks tight.
things like that.
Oh, you brought a buddy out.
I did. Let's do the throws real quick before I forget, because I know people get mad if I forget the throws, and I understand that.
They are very cool.
Goro comes in.
And Goro kind of got a glow up too, for
He
anybody
did a
that
little
didn't
bit,
notice,
yes.
right? From the earlier first views of Goro, oh, he's gotten a glow up.
Oh, I don't want to forget this too, because I know people want to see that he does indeed have body splash.
Damn.
If a character has
Body
a
Splash
body
is back.
splash, that's instant means Tyler's gonna play.
This is one of the cooler moves too. He's got, I think we've all seen the wall he can do.
He's got a little belly bump, little belly
And
bump.
you'll throw him through the wall. And here's the other thing, you can kind of throw
That has to
him
be like it's 4-1 or something.
a little far away. You can kind of, even it's not a projectile, but it can be kind of feel like one in a way.
Right. And
What's the problem with it? It was hard to anti-air.
block in No Mercy for N64.
It really does.
So that's important.
There it is. There
Right.
it is. Yep. I'm gonna go over some specials now. So this is the one that changes his game.
Okay.
It's called Countdown, and he'll put a hourglass out, right? If, and this is what I was talking about, he wants to keep you out. Like got it. Now I have 3 loaded. Once he has 3 loaded, he can do it again. Up behind you, and now you are frozen. And the last move you take is the reaction you have, like the frozen thing from the last.
Right.
If you meter burn it, you have 3 already. Now throw a projectile. I wasn't ready yet. Try again. So if I gotta read it harder, right? So if you do that, if you're hard reading things like that, you can get behind him and whatnot.
Sure.
So once you have that out, the game changes.
Right.
They are afraid of moving. Now it's blockable. It is blockable. But the game.
How are you gonna block that?
I played up people where they're starting to read it.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Here's another thing. Go ahead and do some damage to me. Okay. Now we have it set to 1% right now, but when you do that, the other thing you can do is if you meter burn the snap like that, you can redo what you've done, go back to where you were,
Rewind time.
and get your health back.
What?
Nice. And
So-
that uses
Damn.
the same clocks that you would charge.
I'm gonna use Geras.
So
behind
you can charge the clock.
That's gonna be
and
so
once that
annoying to play
clock is
against.
Fully charged it 3 times or
Yes.
whatever. Then you have multiple moves that branch from that.
Yes.
Wow.
Now, it
There's
gets,
another layer.
It gets better.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't show you one of the different strings on purpose.
Oh. Okay.
So you can do this. This string, as you see, brings out an hourglass.
Mhm.
Guess what? That counts.
That counts.
It does.
Oh.
Let's move
That's
on.
Oh, so he's like Manon. He can get his hourglasses instead of medals
Right?
and build it up and then do
Now,
some
is there
nonsense
different
to close out the
distances?
match.
Track?
Yes, there are.
Different distances. Gotcha.
It also can be a meterless launcher.
Oh.
Right? So you can be like this. And catch them, but I can do that. Meterless launcher. Now, where they're standing in the sandstorm depends on where they like. If they're at the back of it, they'll fly backwards.
Gotcha.
If they're the front of it, they're front.
That's
forward.
science.
Now, if I meter burn it, you got to set. You see that another clock? It'll time out and then explode. So you're kind of controlling space.
Right.
But that also adds to your clock.
Interesting.
So
And that's going to force them to either advance or back up. Back up is good for you. Advancing,
Right.
you can go through your mix-ups.
So super cool stuff you can do with that. I really enjoy just hitting it, and then you can,
Yeah, and he has cameos too, people.
So it
Oh my God.
The game's played.
Yeah. He plays his own game.
What I just showed was world stop, just back forward one.
Mm-hmm.
You can just stop time, and I can do this. Now I can go on either side too, where I can hold back and land there.
Overhead?
If you meter burn it, it just turns into another time stop.
Oh man.
Is that unblockable?
He is nasty.
He seems pretty nasty.
The effects are amazing looking too.
Definitely. He does have a command grab, which you can throw away, or you can throw towards. Oops, sorry. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's the fun part. Let's say you're in the corner.
Let's say you're in.
Now I would love Liu Kang to be in the corner.
Right.
So I can do that, right?
Yep, there he goes.
Or if I want to do more damage, anytime you throw someone away from the corner, you get the wall.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's nasty.
So if I'm throwing so you can give up good spacing if you want to cash out that extra damage.
Damage or positioning.
Like, is this gonna end the round?
Right.
If I do that, throw them out.
Yeah, totally.
At least I would.
Yeah.
So that command grab is really great. It can also it'll combo too. Like if it's in the air, you can't combo on the ground, but if it's in the air, you can catch people.
The range on it is also very interesting.
Yeah, so you can do it from close, but also right about here. So
Yeah,
That's a command grab? What is that?
point blank.
right.
Is he blocking?
Pretty much good up close, mid, and far.
Far, he has a little more trouble far.
Sure.
Far, he's going to be able to set up his stuff.
I was gonna say,
but
then you're
not
just-
press advantage,
You're putting up
right.
clocks.
But
if
people
you're far.
also, you can start getting hit with projectiles during that period.
Right.
Right.
And also, you will notice the more you play against the Geras, the snap thing, I've been blocked on it a whole bunch of times. People know that you're trying
Sure.
to set that up.
But now, obviously, that if they have the mental stack where they are then focused on blocking it or punishing it or doing fireballs, that means that's your opportunity. You've established that, you conditioned them. Now you can advance forward and go through his overhead, his low, his grab.
That's a command
If
grab.
you're doing something that makes the opponent
Damn.
pause, then you won.
And is it more dangerous sometimes to hold it for a full round?
Exactly, yes.
Right. And also, they may forget they're looking for the snap, and now they do a combo to you, and you just rewind out of it. You
Yes,
use it for that.
That's a great point.
So next thing we got, this is a, oops, there was again, sorry. He's got this burst, right? Denial here, and it's just just kind of a pushback. You
This
can
is
get
up
off-
3.
Right.
It's old up 3.
See, that's not the time to do it. But the cool thing is, it is his metered. It does
It's
a
armored.
armored move. Yes, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So let's say I'm in the corner, and I want to wake up to it. I can. Not me. There we go.
Gotcha. Get off of me.
And
Get
it's
off
really
me.
good if I get jumped on like in the so
Oh, what?
It's just
Right.
your get off me tool.
yes
For sure.
So he does.
Okay.
Have, one fine. I mean, Geras
But
seems like he has a lot. I will say.
Looks like it has
flows
you
together
can
very, very well.
honestly it works like Kung Lao's spin.
Down. He has this move here, which is really cool. So go full screen for me. I can do this, and now look, I am ethereal. Now hit me. If you hit me, I can take it. Oh, I can take a hit, right? So hold on, and then I will go back where I started. You can do that with projectiles.
Oh,
right?
really?
But now I can do things like this, where I will walk you down. I know I have a. I know I have a hit I
What?
can take, or I can walk you down, and you're like, "What's he doing? What's he doing?" And I can still do it.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Now here,
This character.
This has been pretty crazy already. Like, I don't know what the next level of crazy
Yeah,
could be.
we've never done one of these. We're like, but wait, there's more.
There is one more thing which I've actually had to make a video for because I am not good at doing it yet, but it's really cool. So the meter burn version will freeze time, and you're able to use your clone and yourself. You'll see. Let's take a look at that video.
Ooh.
Reptile. Yo, what? He's got that Kenshi stuff.
That's so cool.
Right.
It's really giving me some Kenshi vibes.
You know that part is one that will probably be the last thing I put into my repertoire, and it'll probably be something simple for myself as just an average player. But I've already started finding things that I can do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Geras. I think he's a ton of fun. I've really enjoyed.
His fatal blow.
You're right.
I was gonna say he didn't do his fatal blow, bud.
Let's do that. Oh, right. So it is from about where you start a battle is where as its distance, and then it teleports to you and grabs you.
What?
So painful.
Damn. Okay.
He'll be fine.
Oh my God. Okay, Derek.
Awesome. So
that's Geras.
That's Geras.
Yeah, I think a lot of times people look at like brawlers or grapplers as being like simplistic or like honestly kind of dumb and derpy.
Right.
And he's the opposite of that. He is a fairly complex, nuanced.
Well, he's got to protect the hourglass, so he's got to
Right.
be fully loaded with anything that he needs.
And like I said too, because I'm obviously like a lot of players out there, average if not a percent more,
Right.
and I've still found so much to do, and I haven't even scratched the surface of some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what players who are far better than me are able to figure out. Because right now, doing the stuff I'm doing, I'm having a blast.
Or if you just want to knock someone in the air and do a pile driver, you can just
Still
easily
fun.
do that too.
Still
Yeah.
fun.
And it happens a lot, and it's super cool. It's very easy to set up too, and it's awesome. So that would be. Oh, what do we got?
Birthday shout
Let's
outs.
do it.
I really felt you were about to wrap things up, and I was like, no,
Got it.
no.
Got it.
Okay, all right, let me find my list. Excuse me, 1 second.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Again, why do people say we're dorks? I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't get it. All right. Any names I butcher, please fix. All right. Happy birthday to Bryce Butler, Andy Senesac, Allison Adams, Brendan Goulitas. Got it. Nick Johnson, Matt Colsio, Joe Flores, Matt Pearson, Antonio Sendejas, Mike Stallone, Rigo Cortez, Ian Nod. Dang, I knew it was coming. Jay Biondo, Dominic Cianacciolo, Tyler Thompson, Mark Tuttle, Chris Erickson, Christina Nguyen, Elliot Creepy. I'm sorry, I missed his birthday last time, and his dad made sure that I got it this time.
His dad?
Yeah, his dad.
That's cool.
My man crush, Tiago Gomez.
We missed him, yeah.
I know. And to my wonderful son, Cameron. Happy birthday, bud.
Oh,
birthday,
this is
Cam.
a wholesome birthday.
Thank
shout
you.
out. I like this.
That was really nice.
Thanks.
Before we go, we have QA was kind enough again to put another fight together for us,
Yes.
which shows a true fight between Smoke and Lee May.
Yes, with cameo, Sector, and Cyrax.
Awesome. Again, we just tell them go at it. We love it if each person wins around. That's pretty much. There's no rules.
There's no rules.
There's
Have
no
a fight,
rules.
blocking included, make it look good. So let's take a look at that real quick.
No rule fight.
As I told your
Oh shit.
I'll abide no vigilantes.
We get a bonus round.
She has cameo Frost. I misspoke, but I was right about Sector.
All good.
It's all good.
Oh, we get to see Sector cameo.
Starts off with that overhead. So one cool thing about her dropkick overhead is
Nice anti-air.
and not permit the overhead probably just standing.
Oh, really?
Especially when you got it and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Sector homing rockets, too.
Homing rocket had to be there.
All of that into damn.
And I love the weird pose he gets in, too. Does a back bend.
It's such a great way to lock them down. They can't do it.
Yeah, cameo Sector has he's got exactly what you expect.
Right.
Teleport, flamethrower, and
Some low token.
so that Lee May Lion uppercut.
These animations are so cool.
Actually
the way the characters just fight and move is just.
Me too.
Oh wow, that hit confirmed super.
Hits the fatal blow.
The life staggers.
I do not think Smoke is going to come back from this.
No, he smoked.
The ending of this fatal blow is 100.
No, he smoked. Break his neck. Throw him into the mouth.
Nice. Well, there's always round 2. Oh, big jump. That is the problem
Oh.
with ice.
Sector has the homing missile. Damn, all that damage.
Smoke going ham. That was a lot of hits on the smoke combo there. I like it. I like it a lot.
That's like, who has a move like that?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Excellent.
Cross up teleport? What is teleport
Does
punch? I
that
don't like
sector,
cross ups.
uppercut track.
Yes, it does, and it pops up for combo.
Okay.
Like obviously you let him block there instead of holding it
Right.
I was seeing these staggers.
over, but
That's like a restand.
Establishes the rocket again.
Oh, smoke just smoked it.
Dominate with the
Yeah. Magic.
magic.
Ooh.
Oh, lantern.
gotta dodge real quick.
Well, smoke is getting a lot of jumping, so you got
No more meter.
to prevent it.
She has excellent mid-range and then control meter with lantern. Super fun.
Nice use of sector there.
Yeah, with Sector cameo, you can't really do projectiles because he's gonna do teleport to hit you.
Using the range of-
See,
Oh,
Oh.
there she goes.
like you gotta like
Ooh.
chill the whole time versus that character.
Right to take 3 bars.
Right.
Oh, so his back two, they just basically changed the animation, but it's still the same
Big combo.
Setting up
utility because his back two in the MKX was like a good whip punish tool, and this one is like that too, but it's also overhead.
smoke on it.
Cameo fatality.
Love it.
There it is.
Love it.
My favorite MK3 fatality.
I'm glad we were able to throw it in there.
One of my top 5 all-time favorites.